I know the title may seem crazy, but Central C saved Lil Baby's career. Lil Baby hasn't been the same for like what feels like maybe 3 years now. Let's take a trip to memory lane of 2020, 2021. If you were there, you knew Lil Baby was everywhere. Features everywhere, on the charts forever. It feels like he was always there. He was always there because he always had a hit. He always dropped something, whether it was a deluxe, he was on a feature with someone. He was always on the charts. My turn to the end of like around 2021, that run was legendary. It was historical. It will always be remembered. Lil Baby dropped My Turn, sold about I think 180,000 first week. Insane numbers. Put it on the screen. And a lot of bangers on there. You know, he had Some to Prove, he had Heating Up, he had Bigger Picture, he had We Paid, he had Lowdown, he had Emotionally Scarred, and just a bunch of hits, literally. Banger after banger after banger. It's a classic. It's a good album. I really like that album. There's a lot of hits on there. And then he went on his features run, and he went on songs with like, I remember he was on Drake's EP, Wants and Needs, the Scary Hours too. He was on J. Cole's album. He was on Drake's album again for Certified Lover Boy. He was on Kanye's album. He was on the charts everywhere. He was taking people to the charts who've never been on the charts. He was everywhere. He was killing it. He was at his peak form. He was doing everything he could to elevate himself, put him up there, and people were thinking, man, this guy, he might be the next part of the big three, he's the next gen. And then 2022 happened. See, this is the start of Lil Baby's downfall. I remember the single that made me question his decline in quality. It was Detox. That single was terrible, and I was a little concerned for the album. It was a single for it. Well, it was a single heading into the album. It wasn't on the album, but it was a single heading into it. He drops It's Only Me, and it was dog shit. It was trash. It was boring. No one cared about it. The numbers reflect it. The last hit Lil Baby really has had is In a Minute, which only has about 170 million streams. The reason why I'm saying Central C saved Lil Baby's career as of right now, if you go on Spotify and look at Lil Baby's most popular songs being streamed right now on Spotify, all of them are from 2021 or before. You got songs from 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. That's it. There's no songs there from 2022, 2023, or 2024. No features or anything like that. That's concerning because Lil Baby was literally everywhere, everyone on the charts, everywhere in 2020 and 2021. That's concerning. He hasn't had a hit in a while. So that's why I'm saying Central C saved him, because he's got a hit right now. If you look at Spotify, what's his most popular song right now being streamed on Spotify? It's the song with Central C, Band for Band. Is the song good? No. I think Central C's part is alright. I'm not a fan of UK rap. I'm certainly not a fan of Lil Baby's part. I like Lil Baby. I just didn't like the verse. But this is the momentum he's needed for a while now. If you look at a lot of his previous singles for a while, or features he's done, they just cannot break through. They're just on the verge of being a hit, but it doesn't do it. He's dropped so many singles, and none of them have just taken off. And like I've said before, when he dropped the album, none of the songs really took off. I think the most streamed song on there that wasn't a single was California Breeze. That's barely cracked 100 million streams. I'm not saying that's nothing, but compared to other Baby hits, it's really nothing. And it sucks. I hate when an artist is trying to get a hit, especially when they've had hits before and they keep dropping singles, and none of them really skyrocket to the charts, go top 10 or top 20 and stay there for a while. Lil Baby was always on the charts. It felt like he was there every fucking week. Nowadays, you can't see him. And so this is what he's needed. And people are loving this song. It has, I think, around 20 million views on YouTube, the music video. That's insanely good. It dropped only over a week ago. and his most popular song going on Spotify. I think it has like around 30 million streams. That's really fucking good. I think it had its peak streaming numbers were 5 million a day. I'll put it on the screen if I can find this statistic. It's absurd. This is what Lil Baby's been needing, because there's been a narrative for the past year or so, I'd say, that Lil Baby keeps using the same flow. He's gotten worse, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I'm fine with him being repetitive. That's actually not my problem with him. I think the problem is just he's gotten worse. He's gotten worse. Sometimes he's rapping offbeat. Sometimes I just feel like he's slurring more than usual. I can't understand what he's saying sometimes. And then the hooks are just, they're not it anymore. Lil Baby was really good for his hooks. Like, go to a song like Whoa, that hook is great. Go to songs like The Bigger Picture. Again, that hook is really good. He's known for his good catchy hooks, and I feel like that's what was lacking in his album of It's Only Me. And that's how you get your banger. That's how you get your club banger. That's how you get your hit. It's those catchy songs with the catchy hook people want to keep playing over and over again because they just can't get it out of their head. So I think this is a step in the right direction. I can't believe Central C has gotten this big as a UK artist to bleed into the US demographic to get Lil Baby a hit, because that is absolutely insane. I know 21 Savage is technically British, but I'm not gonna count that because he's not really, can't really tell by how he raps and sings. But in this case, it's quite rare. And for Lil Baby to get this stimulus package, because that's what I'm gonna refer it to, it might be a blessing in disguise that he didn't even know he needed or knew he was even gonna get. So with this momentum that Lil Baby's getting from this song, I think he needs to start another rollout from another album. I'm sure he's got some songs or whatever. Maybe he drops like a leak or something, or a snippet that people actually want. I don't know any of them. I'm sure he has some. Drop something like that as a single for the next album and to roll it out, because now is the time, because I don't think Lil Baby's gonna get another hit solo if he keeps trying. So I think this might be the best route to go, and to start it out maybe within the next couple months. If he keeps waiting, I don't think his sales are gonna do so well. I'm a little concerned for his sales, because Lil Baby sold around 200,000 for It's Only Me, yet after a while the sales just completely declined. Currently My Turn is still outselling It's Only Me, and My Turn came out around about 4 years ago. It's Only Me came out about 2 years ago, and for an album to perform better than one of your newer ones, that's not good. So I think Lil Baby has the opportunity here to turn things around for the sake of his career, because again, there's a narrative going on. He's washed, he fell off, he's not as good as he used to be, which I agree to an extent, but we gotta see him actually drop another album. For before I say anything, when he dropped It's Only Me, it was the most disappointing thing ever, because when you listen to My Turn and then go to It's Only Me, it feels like a slap in the face. It's like this guy didn't even try. So I'm looking forward to whatever he's gonna put out, because I'm gonna be here for it. You know, if Lil Baby can make an album like My Turn, I'm gonna still have faith in him, because that album was a classic, and I want to hear more of it. If he can drop songs like those again, I'm here for it. Because I know people like to meme him and say he's dropping Whoa Part 93 or something like that, which, you know, I get the comparisons to Southern songs. They can sound similar, but I have faith Lil Baby can make a comeback. Just like I have faith in Roddy Ricch and Polo G. I know these are crazy names to say in 2024, but it feels like 2021 again with these guys coming back. These trap artists I thought were dead, no chance of a career coming back. It seems like they might have some left in the tank, and I'm here for it, because these were the guys I was starting to listen to when I started getting into rap music. So it's good to see them try to redeem themselves after the community pretty much turned on all these three guys. Because they were at the top around 2020 to 2021, and now it's like they're against them. But I think a lot of people want them to make that comeback and prove us wrong, because when it's quality, there's a lot of replay value, and that's simply all you want as a hip hop fan, and that's what I want. Hoping for the best for Lil Baby. This could be a defining moment in his career to bring it back to what it was before.